Margie said, Roy, you ain't listening to me, and I've got a whole lot more to say. Roy just crossed the floor and picked up his car keys, and she ain't seen or heard from him to this day. And that's why God made Mexico a place where we can lay low, and the Cuervo goes down nice and slow, and the warm wind blows. That's why God made Mexico. And Betty fixed Joe dinner every night, 6:30, 'cause that's when he rode through that door. For 16 years, and not a thank you from his lips. She don't fix him dinner no more. And that's why God made Mexico a place where we can lay low, where the Cuervo goes down nice and slow, and the warm winds blow. That's why God made Mexico. 'Cause life is sweet in a motor town. You learn to let your hair down, and you don't make trouble. You learn to dance a fandango. You change your name, maybe change your face. Get used to beans and chili paste, and you learn to live and love life in the slow lane. And that's why God made Mexico a place where we can lay low. Maybe Monterey or Acapulco, anywhere the warm winds blow. Don't you know? That's why God made Mexico. That's why God made Mexico.
My name is Sherman Halsey, and I'm the director of this music video, That's Why God Made Mexico. We flew down to the Exuma, Bahamas, to see a location that I'd heard Tim talk about for years. He'd always described this place that he went down to as the most beautiful place on earth. 25 shades of turquoise and blue, he used to say. So we thought we'd go out into the middle of the ocean and place Tim and the band on an island that was virtually impossible to get to. The only way to get to any of these locations that we wanted to shoot at was either by boat or by helicopter. So from about 40 miles by sea, we had to take the entire crew and band out to this island. The surface of this island was very sharp, almost like razor blades. It was coral. It was a combination of, I believe, coral and volcano. So we were glad at one point when we were moved over to a sandbar that was over in the middle of the ocean, and all of the dance hall doctors got to go out there and do a little performance on it before it got swept away and turned into just a line in the middle of the sea. We were flying from island to sand barrier reef, loading crew and unloading crew every location we went to. We scouted for about a week Found some of the most beautiful locations you'd ever seen in your life. And then we took everybody out into the water and spent 3 days filming.
Because so many of the locations were so remote, we couldn't get our lights in, and we had to use available lighting. So we spent days and days scouting and tracking the sun so we could figure out just the right angle for the light to hit, so we didn't have to use any special equipment.
So as the tide would come in, as we'd be filming Tim, he'd be on dry land when we set him down, but as we came around, he'd be up to his ankles in water.
As I look down below the helicopter, I can see there's all these sharks and manta rays out in the ocean heading towards him. Tim's walking down the middle of the sandbar, and he looks over and he spies a huge manta ray out in the middle of the ocean. So he starts wading out towards it. Now, these are dangerous creatures that are out there. So he wants to see how close he can get to it. He gets pretty close, and then it takes off. As the tide comes in, the water starts to rise. So all these sharks and manta rays and everything that are surrounding him now are coming in closer to him. It was pretty dangerous, but it was also pretty beautiful. We got him out of there just in time. As we were flying around, we came across an estate at the top of a mountain that was completely overtaken by trees from the jungle. There were trees growing inside the house. There were trees growing through the walls of the house. So we did a performance. We moved all the cameras up to the top of the mountain up here. Tim did a beautiful performance inside. And then we topped off the day with a nice relaxing siesta on the beach and a little walk out in the middle of the ocean. I'm really glad that we got to do some of these long shots and share this with everybody, because some of these shots would have never been seen had we not done the director's commentary.